we could probably have another program on this next topic here. We've got to get back to a slide or two before we finish. But the idea that the state, when they're increasing the funding for education, so many times it's an identified area.
Yes.
It's not in a general fund kind of thing. Example might be the teacher program that
Teacher leadership compensation.
not going directly to your budget, but it's going into a specific area. Talk about that a little bit.
Well, there are a number of categorical funds,
Yes.
as what they're called, that are given to us either whether it be state or at the federal level, and those are very specific. The teacher leadership compensation funding, which the Cedar Falls School District will receive beginning next school year. That's very specific as to how the district can spend those dollars. We're currently receiving teacher salary supplement dollars. Those, of course, have to go directly towards salary compensation for our instructional teaching staff. There are federal Title I dollars that are used for very specific programming, and those are all categoricals that the school board and the administration don't necessarily have the flexibility they need to have to use those dollars.
Okay, we've got one more slide that we want to take a look at here, and that is the continuous district comparison. Without spending a lot of time on this, maybe one or two of you could talk, or both of you talk about that, this chart right here.
And again, just a quick conversation about this. This just shows our contiguous districts, and again, our tax levy rate this last fiscal year was $12.78 per $1,000, and you can see where that ranks with our contiguous districts, and very excited about that slide.
We have one additional slide, and that's a summary and wrap-up of our program today, and let's talk a little bit about that. Quickly, you might want to review that.
Big picture, enrollment matters. Enrollment drives the funding and what we receive, so you can see what the other components are that we talked about, and very important that school finance and the impact it has locally.
Well, thank you very much, Dr. Andy Pattee, Superintendent of Schools, and Doug Nestor, Director of Business Affairs, for this program on school finance. And they can contact either one of you, or both,
Yep.
Yes.
if they would want additional information on this topic.